You know, they used to say in boxing, in fact, they still do, that you're washed up at 30. Someone forgot to tell that to Bernard Hopkins about 18 years ago because the 48-year-old became boxing's oldest champ this past weekend, beating, wouldn't you know, well, about a 30-year-old. He's just the latest to defy age. He is hardly the last. I want you to think about it. He just is the big example. Hillary Clinton is the front runner for the next presidential race, by which time she'll be 69 years old. Joy Behar stepping down from The View to pursue other career opportunities at 70. Barbara Walters is sticking around the show she half owns, and she's 82. Some keep working longer because they have to. Others keep pushing father time because they want to. That doesn't make it any less risky in the sports world or problematic in the political world. We've got you covered with both worlds. But first, to the newly crowned IBF light heavyweight champion himself. I saw this fight. Amazing, just amazing. Bernard Hopkins. Champ, good to see you. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good to be on the air.
You know, there were a lot of people in that crowd, I suspect, who were maybe doing a quick prayer beforehand, hoping that the young guy didn't hurt Grandpa too much. And then I think midway, maybe the 6th or 7th round, they were hoping that Grandpa wouldn't hurt the young kid too much. What happened?
First of all, Grandpa did a little prayer, too, in the dressing room before I came out.
How do you feel?
Along with people in the audience. Right now, I'm a little sore. That's normal after a fight, especially when, you know, you're getting hit, you know, with 10-ounce gloves. With some heavy fists and those gloves. And Cloud is a puncher. He only had 4 people out of 25 fights survive the distance with Cloud,
right.
Tavoris Cloud. But I feel overall, being 48, going 12, grueling, close rounds of fighting inside with a guy that's 18 years younger, I think I'm the head of the game this afternoon.
Your late mom had begged you before she passed away not to fight, I think, past 40. And here you are. I guess she was concerned for your health, your safety. I'm
True.
more concerned for your opponent's health and safety these days. But how long are you going to keep doing this?
When the competition, to me, not the competition that's in front of me, that's out there, but until the love, the competition, and the challenge, it becomes boring to me or becomes something that I'm doing it just on the emotions part, far as going through the motions. I'm that type of athlete. There's a very few of us out there from the past and present that fight for other reasons than just fighting. Do history means a lot to me? Yes, because I believe history lasts longer than money. I believe that certain athletes come along every 50 years or more where they can do things longer and achieve things longer than the next guy who was also great or good. And I just want to get all that's out there. You know, my mother wanted me to retire after the Trinidad fight, and I know she would have been around when I fought Oscar De La Hoya, my partner now with Golden Boy Promotion, in 2006. I know she would have said, get out of there after that $10 million purse. Yeah, seriously, after that $10 million purse, she would have said, what are you doing? We come from the projects, we moved to Germantown in '72. What else you need? But that's the mother love. That's
yeah, but what are you trying to prove? I mean, you don't need the money. You've been very good at protecting that money, and unlike a lot of boxers, you hang on to it, apparently invest it well. I don't know what the details are, but what was different about you and others who have tried to push?
Can I ask why I'm still fighting? Why I'm still doing it? Because that's a really important question.
Sure. That
I was answering all week at the Barclays Center in New York City. Why Bernard Hopkins continue to do what he's been doing for the last 25 years with perfection is it's because I said I've always been a third child in the house. And they said, what are you saying? When Roy Jones Jr., the great Roy Jones Jr., the great James Toney, and then it was myself. Well, Roy Jones and James Toney had exclusive multi-million-dollar contracts, not only once with HBO, but when the first one ran out, they got another one. I always been the renegade in a positive way, always fighting to get the recognition, as you reported many years of my career, always fighting and get the respect and the just due that I eventually kicked the door down.
You got it now.
But listen.
Why would you want to keep pushing it?
No. But now the light seems to be on me alone. And I seem now to be 48, and time have came so fast at 48, but my body and my youthfulness haven't caught up with the 48. And so I'm saying to people, trying to explain, not to justify, if I was doing this on the opposite way, if I was doing this and I was 35 or younger, would people be saying I should leave? I see a movement here that the 40 and up club that can do it and took care of their bodies in the 20s and 30s, whether they athletes or regular housewives or husbands, can look at me as an inspiration to keep your body clean, to don't take any shortcuts, children, high school students, college students, or even some athletes, and do it the right way and do it the healthy way. Then why not take what I do as a living and add that to what I've done right out of Greater Fort Prison 25 years ago, and say you eat, you take care of your body, you rest, and
well,
you
do you not eat any junk at all? I read not only do you clean yourself up, but you don't eat any junk. Come on. What do you?
I'm telling you, it's right on the internet. They got a big, on my tweet, they got a big picture on the internet on boxingscene.com. I'm eating a Junior's cheesecake.
Yeah, but I think you did it just that. I think most time you're eating all this healthy stuff, and that worries me.
All the time.
Yeah. You eat junk?
Well, no, I don't eat junk. That's why my insides is not like a 48-year-old. Last time I heard the doctor say my blood is like a 25-year-old, and I was 43 then.
Well, it was amazing to watch, and unlike a lot of fights, older fighters who fight,
listen,
I mean, they try to coast it and to try to go slow.
Listen, if I have done this one time, okay, you can make an argument that I was lucky. If I'd done this maybe second time in a little different way, but I still was accomplishing something, they could say, oh, he's very fortunate.
No, you've done this a lot.
I got a history. That is that longevity. There's no magical trick or no magical book I have.
Well, Bernard, if you're doing all that and eating big old cheesecakes,
and
I'm all the more impressed by it, because that means I've got a shot.
Well, I don't eat it all the time. No, I don't eat it all the time.
Really? You don't eat it all the time?
This is a treat for me. Listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't hang out in parties, I don't abuse my body coming 3 or 4 in the morning and they got to get up and run up down the court the next day.
I hear you.
That's wear and tear. I'm a preserved guy that is a human, but understand the discipline that I got from a horrible place.
You and I are identical. I do the same. I get up early in the morning and practice on the prompter. You and I are so, it's like we're joined at the hip, Bernard.
I'm going to the gym after I get finished with you. I'm going to Johan's gym down at Northern Liberties and train less than 82 hours after my fight. Are you kidding me?
You and me both. I'm heading out to the Pig and Whistle when I'm done here. And no, what you did is amazing, young man. Keep it up. It was great to see. It is just amazing how much you and I are so similar.
All the 40 and up club candidates, including yourself, throw away that cane, put your teeth in, and let's go run Kelly's Drive.
Put your teeth. Bernard, thank you again. Congratulations.
Love you, man. Take care.
Same here. Get those teeth in. Anyway, did a